Hi guys, welcome back to Spoon Feeding Profits. So today I want to share 3 items that sells amazingly well. 3 bolos, if you will, because you may not have heard of these. None of these, maybe you have, but for the most part, they're not that commonly talked about, or it might not be common knowledge, right? So I want to start doing a series of every morning, not every morning, I'm not committing to that, but a few times a week in the mornings, I'll share like 2 or 3 bolos. Be on the lookout for, right? Because when you start your day, maybe you're going to head out sourcing. The hope is to do it a little bit more early than I am right now. It's 10:27 here. I'm hoping I can get these done like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. The idea is that, you know, if you're watching the videos, when you go head out sourcing, you have these 2 or 3 fresh items in your head if you didn't know about them to keep your eyes out for. All right. So, yeah, that's what I want to share today. So let me just open this chat just in case. One second. Make sure if there's anybody in the chats, I don't want to miss it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll get into those 3 items in a quick second. I need to get myself a little bit more organized here. Give me 1 second. All right. So I think we are good. Jackie is in the chat. Did I see Jackie in the chat already? I think I did. Hi, Jackie. Hello again. Yeah, so I'm gonna share 3 items. And like I said, I plan to make this a regular, if I can commit to 5 days a week would be great, but I'm not doing that right now, but I'll make it fairly regular. Every morning, I'll share 2 or 3 BOLO items to look out for. All right. So let's get into that. Hi, Jackie. All right. So let me share these 3 items so you guys can have some more. You guys can have some more brand knowledge or item knowledge as you head out. All right. All right. So first item I want to share with you, of course, is going to be clothing, because I love selling clothing. It's this brand called Charvet. Now, that's how I'm pronouncing it. It's a French brand. It's out of Paris. Charvet. I've been selling clothing for a while, and I only recently came across this brand. Maybe you might have known about it, maybe not. But the thing about Charvet is it's a really high-end brand. Like I said, out of Paris, a little history on this is that, you know, they were the world's first ever shirt shop. Shirt as in, you know, men's shirt, shirt shop. This is a luxury brand. They provide clothing to kings, princesses in the past, heads of state. So we're talking really, really high end. Now their ties are really sought after. That's why you're seeing ties on the screen. But, you know, their stuff spans across the board, right? Pajamas, suits, blouses, and of course, shirts and ties. So keep your eyes out for Charvet. Now let's look at, you know, like I said, if you've been watching my channel, you'll know auctions is not a thing I do, especially with high-end stuff. Now this might be because it's damaged. This person priced it this low. I don't see another reason why, but let's see real quick here. Let's see why. Okay, pre-owned stains, coffee stain on the bottom end of the tie. Please see last 3 photos. Okay, so this is damaged. That's why he started out low. But you did, I'm sure, like I said, people are pros. There's some professionals out there that can get stains out. And for high-end stuff, if that was the only if that was the only flaw with this, what am I doing? Where did it take me? Okay. Yeah, if that was the only flaw for this item, you could have taken this, get it cleaned. Maybe you're not into all that. I'm one of those sellers who's not into all that, but I also know sellers that do, you know, go the extra mile. But okay, right here, we see the stains. People can get that out. So for this really high-end tie, I'm sure that was nothing. So something like this, I would still price it at $19.99. That's the thing about high-end brands as well, is, you know, it might have a certain flaw. If it's something that can come out, it still sells. So keep your eyes out for Charvet. Now let's look at the brand. This might not show us the best, but that's literally what it says. It said Charvet, Charvet. Place Vendome. Place Vendome is the address. It's usually 28 Place Vendome, you'll see on it. That's the address of the Charvet store in Paris. All right. Now, let me show you the sales for Charvet. We're looking at Soul's listing at the moment. Okay, so this is this one just sold. See, April 11th. This one just sold. So $30 on average. Now, most of this stuff is about $50 from what I can tell. $40, $50. This person, $49 for two. No way. See? Auction. Guys, when you know it's something that sells, the ties are very sought after. The Charvet ties are very sought after. So look at this, $74. Now, this is all, I believe I said it at used. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, let me put it at used. I want you to see the used prices for this stuff. Used. You will find a few low balls like this, but, and of course that one had a damage, but look at the average price these things are going for. They even have a bow tie here. Pretty neat. 30. We're looking at $30 and upwards. Why is my internet acting up at the moment? Okay. So I just want you to see. Now, if I were to put highest over here, give me 1 second. If I were to put highest souls in used items, okay, those are really high. No, I just wanted the ties. Okay. But yeah, this stuff is really high end. Look at this. Charvet Paris, $119. So yeah, keep your eyes up to Charvet. Again, let's focus on what the brand looks like one more time. It just spells out the word Charvet. And like I said, it goes across the board: pajamas, shirts, blouses, and ties. All right. Anything you see with this brand, you might want to just snatch it up. So here you go again. Place Vendome. Charvet Place Vendome. That's what it looks like. Keep your eyes off this very high-end stuff. Used ones go for $40, $50 on average. All right. You'll have those folks that sell it a little bit lower. Don't do auctions, guys. Stuff like this, they're going to sell. Look at it. It's selling. It's selling like crazy. But like I said, across the board, you know, Charvet shirts. Look at this. This is a shirt, a men's shirt, $99. High end, high end. All right. So we're gonna move on to the next item I want to share. So BOLO for Charvet. If you haven't heard of it, like I said, I just recently learned of this brand, and I'm gonna be keeping my eyes out for that. Second item. Now, this is not a clothing item. I want to do different categories. So this item is a handheld game, right? But this thing sells like crazy. If you check eBay Souls, so what it is a 2002 Mattel. Mattel is the company, M-A-T-T-E-L, classic football game. But this particular one, it's sought after. No, they don't make it anymore. You'll find it at garage sales. You'll find it at thrift stores. You will find this one at, you know, estate sales. Estate sales and garage sales, you might more likely to find them brand new. But yeah, you can find them in your thrift stores. And excuse me, the thing about this is you can pick these up for $1 or $2. And the average sale price from what I'm seeing is anywhere between $15 and $22. It all depends on your condition. Do you have the instructions manual to go with it? Great. Let me show you a close-up of this game. But you can make it easy $10 to $15 depending on how you price it. Now, if you find one brand new, those go for like about between $40 to $50 from what I can tell. I know someone who sold this game used excellent condition for 80 bucks. Yes, I don't know how he got that, but he got it for over 80 bucks. I don't know if they didn't have any more at that time in that condition. Okay, my computer is going really slow at the moment. I think I have a lot of stuff open right now, which is not good for making a video. But anyways, so this is what it looks like. You see the brand on the bottom, Mattel, and it says Classic Football 2, right? There you go. You can't miss it. It's like a forest green type color. Let me show you what the back looks like. So the back says Football 2 instructions. If you look right below that white spot, right below down there, it says 2002. You can barely see it, but when you see this, you'll know. Okay, this game sells like nobody's business. All right. So what I'm saying is you can make a lot or you can do a quick flip with it. If you find it for $1 or $2, you can sell it for 16 bucks. It goes like that. If you find it in great condition, you can ask for more. So there you go. So keep your eyes out for Mattel. Definitely keep your eyes out for this. There's a lot of games that sells with this brand, but you know, the reason I'm showing you this one is you can't lose. Used or new, you can't lose because it just keeps selling. If you check eBay solds on this, you'll see how often this stuff sells. And that's one of the things. You don't just want to pick up something that sells every now and then. This thing just keeps selling. There's new ones. There's old ones. Look, the new ones go for like 44. I've seen folks got 46. This one had 50, but he took a best offer. So you see around 45 bucks the new one goes for, but it just keeps selling. I'm seeing a lot of used ones that seems to be selling more, and my computer is acting up again. But there you go, guys. So that's BOLO number 2 for you. Keep an eye out for Mattel 2002 classic football game. All right. So we are gonna move on to the last but not least item I want to share with you today. Guys, this is a BOLO. All right. Okay, just give me a second. My computer's acting up. So this is the one I really want to show you. These are Budman Stein, right? You will find these. They're vintage. I have found it, I think, once or twice. But when you do, depends on your area, I guess. Now, the best way I can explain these is you see these whiter ones here, like the faces are more clean. These are, some of them are vintage, but this is the thing. When you find one, you have to compare it to eBay until you get more familiar with it. Compare it to the ones on here, and you'll see there's different ones for different prices. But the one I found and sold was these right here. So let me show you a close-up of this. It's vintage 1975. Now, if you look at the face, it's not as clean. It's not as white, and it's more solid. You could tell like it's vintage from the looks of it. Because when I first picked it up, trust me, just looking at it, I knew it was vintage. But it's not as clean, and all of them are kind of like that. And I think the bottom says Ceramart. Okay, it opens up, right? You got to be careful with this because it's ceramic, so you know it can be easily broken. But you see, it says under there, it says Ceramart, made in Brazil. Yeah. So these are, when you find these, snatch it up. Again, there's different ones. There's some more modern ones that sell for like 20 bucks. But the best I can do is, there's some other differences, but this one is the one that's the real score. You can make money on the others, don't get me wrong. Mine was in pristine condition. This is not even, and I got around the same price for mine when I sold it. But let me show you a few others of this Budman. So here we see this one went for, again, auctions does not tell the whole story. I don't do auctions. If you've been watching my videos, I don't do them. And if I do an auction, I started almost close to the minimum I want for that item. So for example, I wanted 80, 85. I'm going to start my auction at 79. That's how I do auctions, especially if it's an item I know that's going to sell. I do not. Yeah. So if you notice, these are more cleaner looking. The design is a little bit more different. I don't know, this one has glasses on, but these are the ones that I want you to keep your eyes on. It has, let me see the difference. It has a little bow tie on him. Yeah, these guys don't, he has a Budweiser bow tie on him, but here is just a plain kind of creamish bow tie. These are the ones that really fetch the high dollars. Let's scroll down. There's a lot of Budman merchandise, but that Stein is the one, from what I can tell, brings in the most. So this guy got 131. Now, there's that possibility. These you don't see that often on eBay. There might be a few sellers, but maybe it depends on when he sold it. Maybe his, I don't know why his went up so high. It looks like the same kind that, let me see. Looks pretty similar to the one that we, or maybe it's a little bit different. It looks a little bit different, yeah. The eyes and by the nose. Again, when you find these, you want to compare them. It says the same, Ceramart, made in Brazil underneath. It's not dirty, guys. This is just how it looks. So that's kind of one of the things to look out for. Mine was mint. I remember that. Mint condition, kind of. But yeah, guys, so keep your eyes out. These are Budman Vintage Stein. Again, there's a lot of merchandise you can find and sell. Look at this. Somebody did a Budman Stein collectors something, right? So it all depends, but those ones that I show you are the money makers. So I don't want to keep repeating myself. So guys, that is it. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these not every morning. Stop saying that. I'm going to be doing this pretty frequently in the morning. 2 or 3 items, bolos for you to run out and get. All right, guys. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Hit like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and definitely share the videos if you think it can help somebody else. But be kind out there. All right. See you next time. Bye, Jackie.